Okay, so this is the first homework problem, right, on day 2. Okay, so we know that we need 2 to the 3rd or 8 rows, right? So we've got A, B, and C contact relays. So to start out, if you don't mess with anything, is this getting, down here, just look down here. Can we get from the positive to the negative side right now if you look at our contact relay 1? No. So we're going to start with an off, right? Okay? And the thing you want to remember, Alex, maybe this will help you with that. Right now, this contact relay up here, this coil right now is, because this is an OR situation, so if the current can get across either of these pathways, this is getting a current running through it. It's getting juice, right? Okay, so when it gets juice, this is open and this is off. So anytime this is getting current, this is going to be off.
Okay, so
you see that?
When A is open, that means it gets juice?
No, A is closed right now. Do you see that? A is closed.
But CR1 isn't.
Okay, what this means, right now, the way this was wired, here's the way you want to think about this. Right now, there's a pathway for the current to get from the positive to the negative side, right? So this relay coil right here it has a current flowing through it.
It's energized, right?
It's energized. Think of it that way, okay? It's energized. When this is energized, whoever wired this, the way they wired it was that if this is energized, this stays open and the motor is off. That was a decision, whoever set up this relay, that's a decision they made when they wired it.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And you just have to deal with what you're given in the beginning and work off of that.
So in this case, like if I went over there and I turned the light switch off, the motor would turn on. Because the coil would be de-energized, it would flip back to the other side, it would close CR1.
Does that make sense? So they can wire it either way, that it gets energy when the light switch is on or when it's off.
Okay.
Okay? And the way they have it right now, when this is energized, you can think of it as when the light switch is on, the motor is off, Alex. Does that help to explain how to make the decision then? So literally, you're going to look at all your different scenarios and simply decide anytime the current has a pathway to get over to this relay coil, okay, this is going to stay the way it is and the motor's going to be off. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that the biggest takeaway is that I don't think off on, is it going to change?
Change. This is really about change, guys. Does anybody want to come up and just fill this table in? Ben, come on up.
You beat me to it.
Go for it, Ben. Al, if you want, I can put the second one up and you can do that one.
Yeah, make sure I have the order right.
Oh, you didn't set yours up like me, did
No, I'm
you?
just making sure I did.
Oh, got it.
I tried to. I
Okay.
did.
Did you try? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a hard time. I think it's, but do try to set it up my way, guys, because then when I go to grade, it
This
makes
is
it
easier.
so much easier for me. Because then I know your answers should be in the same order as mine.
Can you explain when B and C are changed?
Yep, we can absolutely go through that.
Uh-oh.
Let's see, do we
I
agree?
have the exact opposite.
Oh no, okay, let's see. Okay, so we're good with, we know we start off, right?
Oh, I turned
Okay.
on.
So what you want to remember, Al,
Wait, what? Why does that on?
because you were thinking, Al, I think what you were thinking is that this contact coil here, this relay coil here, it is getting juice right now, right?
Yeah, I know now.
Okay, you're good? Okay, so fix that. All right, so then, Alex, you said, well, what happens when we start missing with B and C, okay? So if we only change C, so the only thing that's gonna change is that I'm gonna go like that, right? Okay, is that gonna change the status of this though? No, here's one thing you wanna remember is this, and you said this earlier, Alex, with one of the other ones. Right now, when this gets, hold on. Right now, when this is getting, hold on guys, it'll come on in a minute. Come on. Okay. The way we started with this initially, because A is closed here, and this is getting energized, this stays open, the motor is off. When this is energized, the motor is off. Okay, that's the way they wired it. Now, So if I don't change A, this is always gonna be energized, which means anytime I don't change A, any of these that have a 0 in front of A, this is gonna stay off.
So when B and C are closed, that means it's energizing CR1, which means it's gonna stay open.
No, if either of these pathways can get across, like if I do this, and even if I change A now, it still has a pathway to get energy. Anytime this is energized,
No, yeah,
this,
that's what I'm saying. So, because I said at first, I said that it was on when B and C were changed, but since it's getting
Right.
energized, that means it's gonna be open.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so, hey guys, I think this looks good, what Ben has up here. Are we all in agreement on that? Nice, okay. I'll put the next one up. Go ahead, Al, let me, here, do you want
This
the
is
pen?
also the opposite either.
Do you wanna set this one up, Al?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Let me clean off some more for you real quick.
That means it's open. So
Okay, go for it.
or when is it when it doesn't get energy? That means it's turned on.
Yes.
Oh.
Is it coming together now, Alex?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yes,
9L and 0L are.
no, we're better than that. I'll give you a better motor than that.
Oh, I just looked at that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Drills beneath us.
Al, are you being OCD at the board? I'm rubbing off on them. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but. Okay, so this one, we just had A and B, right? So we know that we only need 4 rows. See how quick it is when you use my method? And all we have to do is then fill in the ons and offs. You got some pretty neat handwriting.
Yeah.
Your
we're
pen
jealous.
is definitely easier to write
Oh,
with.
is
That
it?
soft tip is a much easier pen, I think. I wish I had that. Okay. That looks good. Do you guys agree? Alex, you don't look happy.
I'm just like,
Because had you not done that one yet?
no, I didn't do it.
Okay, so do it on your own and then use that, okay? You want to definitely think your way through it and make sure that you're comfortable doing it on your own, because I'll probably throw a little quiz at you guys next week, just for fun.
I'm
Right?
gonna get everything wrong.
No, you'll get everything right. You
The
guys
thing is,
seem
I'm
pretty
good with
comfortable
homework.
this.
I'm terrible at math.
No, the quiz is going to be fine. I'm not going to do anything crazy hard on the quiz.
I'm not gonna do the 2
We're
question
good to
test.
go.